Okay, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this course, I'm going to teach you how to create a form tag using Studio Code HTML. So I have my Visual Studio Code already opened down here, so I gotta click on it. Then I've created a folder named form folder, so I gotta click on it right here. Gotta click on it. Folder named form folder. Gotta click on it. My Visual Studio Code is opening. So before we start, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all these form tags, divs, sections, all this shit. So you have to press the exclamation mark in case you're using Visual Studio Code. So I highly recommend you to use Visual Studio Code. Press exclamation mark and you wait for it to bring something. You press. Basically, you create a folder. Submit that HTML. So this is the folder where we'll be creating our form. Push into. And according to the name is a form, so we have to create a form tag for the form. We have to create a form tag. So then you create a form tag. Create a form tag. Then this form action is what? Let me skip for that. But in the form, you have to open with live server. With live server, I used to to check what you're doing live as you type in it. Yeah. Okay. So let's get started. So first we have to put an input tag. Type is text. Let's say the type is text because we want to type a text, not a number, just a text, not symbols, text inside it. And the name, if you want to create an email, name, let's say email. Then the place, well, let's check what we're doing. That is the form to HTML, the live server. As you can see, we save, as you can see, we type an input tag. Okay, so then reload the page. Click back here, then you create a placeholder. So you can see as reload the place, as reload the page, you can see that's a text space. As you can see, because you put in an email, it automatically goes to all the email I've written in my Google account. And the placeholder is what comes, so it kind of tells the user what to write in there. Email address. Yeah, address. As you can see, as we save, it's automatically with the placeholder that we typed inside the email address. So now we have our email inside it. Now that's just it. Done. The placeholder, the slider. After you have to put this form inside a div tag. You class the div. Let's say div class form. Then you carry the whole form inside the div. Cut it. Paste it inside the div. So now you save it. And now you create an input. Let's say an input password. You type text, name, password, and the placeholder. Password. So yeah, we have we have a placeholder password here. So then as you can see, it automatically comes there with a password. As you can see. But because it's type text, I know you think that whoa, I don't want everybody to see my password, but okay. Like I see the type text, but if you double type password, you're able to type of password here, type of password. As you can see. As you type, it automatically really that automatically make people hide. Hide is your password content. Then you press this so that view it not. Yeah, and as you can see, it's automatically from our Google server that helps us to type the code, make this known as the type password. Then it all open right there. Now it's from you can put a label. Label tag is what is what appears on top of it to know in case you don't want to put a placeholder. There, so well, let me just use it a label for, let's say, mail. You gotta create a ginger. Then you type mail. and say mail comes out for mail. This is the ID. It's for the ID, which is the mail. Then you create an input tag. The type is a radio type radio. Then you put an ID, which is the mail. Then the name, gender. You can see as reload, so automatically comes there. Then that's for the male, the label for the male. And then for the female, you're still gonna start it. I know you think it's a little bit trouble, but don't worry, you're still gonna start it. Radio, and ID, female, any name, social gender. We have to put a label for it also. Label tag for the ID female. Then you put female tag there. Female tag. You can say the female, and also click here. It automatically leaves this one because we have two names, so you have to pick one of it. Is either a male or a female? Anyone? And now that's most of it. But wait, we have a checkbox. Checkbox to have a tick. And we also have option. You must select, create a select tag. The name, let's say country. The ID is country. Then inside the select, you put an option tag. The value none. Then inside here you have value of none also. Copy it. Let's just do it 3 countries for now. Copy it, paste it 1, 2, 3. Then let's say Australia, value Australia, value Canada, then value, let's see, French. Let's say French. You have to type French. Well, so let's see French. And let's see how that goes. You can see we have none as the first one there. Then as you click on it, bring out all what we type: Australia, Canada, French. You can click on it. It's working. As you can see. Working. Or you can also style it, you expand it, make it pleasant. Let's know. We also have checkbox. Wait, let's stop. We also have checkbox. Input type checkbox, country, anything. It's not only country, you can put select level, class, Well, let's put a button, type, submit. Type submit, then the value there is submit. Also have to pass the button class submit. As you can see, should be in capital. And as you can see, the submit is automatically there. As you can see, submit. As you can see, it automatically enlarge. The email. Let me type an email address here. Let's say victor@gmail.com. The password, You see the danger mail, your country, Australia. Then you submit. It automatically carries what you type into the Google server. So if you link it, it's gonna work. And this is where the action comes in. So as you can see, I've created a file named submit.html. Then the action is linked to the submit. That is when you submit your what you've input, it's gonna take you there. Submit.html, but we have to type in something inside. Let's say inside the body, let's say congratulations. You just done a form. Share, measure up, done a form. Just done the form. And let's see how that goes. As we save it, we submit. Let's go with Victor, HTML, Australia. As you can see, it automatically save the country, password, then the mail, then you submit. As you can see, it automatically takes you to the submit.html here. Submit.html here, that's congratulations, and brought out the text that we wrote here. Congratulations, you just done a form. So then we also have to style the form. You create a cascading transfer style .css, then you link. That's an external style. I don't know which one before. You can use internal. Then you link it. Style.css. Now this is an input type text. It's an input type text, as you can see. An input type text. Then inside the type text, I'm sorry from the but inside the type text, if you want to style an input, you can either style it using the ID, or you can style it using the type. For I'm going to start using the type, so I'm going to put input. Then I'm going to put a bracket, and I'm going to put type. So I'm going to start with an input type text. Type text. And we're going to create curly braces. Then we style it. Let's give it a padding of 10 pixel. Let's go back to the home page with a padding of 10 pixel. Load, you can see. Automatically giving it a padding of 10 pixel. You can 10 pixel. Then for the input type password, input type password. So give it the same padding and 10 pixel. So let's style this 10 pixel. Now the mail, the radio is okay. Let's change our font. No, let's leave the font there. Okay. Well, as for the select, let's give it a width 100%. 100%. Width of 100%. So you can see it's carrot, but let's go and see if then a padding. And padding 10 pixel. Yeah. I remember that our form is in a div, a class form, so we have to style the form, then dot the class form. Let's make the width 300 pixels, still small. See, give 500 pixel. Then we're gonna make it display block. And let's go into inline block. See what happens. Oh shit, it's there. Inline block. I should just make the width 300 pixel. Yeah, no. How about let's make it 500. Then the width 100%. Same with this one. As you can see, it stops there. Same with the password. Give it a width. Advice is to always give a width of 100%. Give it a width of 100%. And then as for the radio, put type radio. We're gonna leave it that way, or we can apply a breaking point here. Break it. Breaking point here. Well, I think we should put, a column here, then column here to make it, precise on it. Then just gonna say spread it. It overrules the submit. We have to style the submit. This I'm just telling you, the basic styling. You can style it anyway you like. I advise you to visit w3schools.com. They have the best CSS form styling. I'm gonna teach you that later. And follow me, subscribe. So then types and the button was the button